So,
Yep.
good evening, everyone. And what we are going to do today is something which people think that, this is very easy, but it is not. Trust me, it is not at all easy. Okay. So, I just thought that we should work a little bit on this to grow spiritually or to grow whatever you want to do. Okay. So this is basically um, all about how much are we present in the body. Okay, just give me 1 minute. Okay, so I call this as body awareness, which most of us don't have, and definitely I didn't have, but now I'm so much better when it comes to body awareness. So that's exactly what I want all of you to learn with me today. Okay. Now, this is a discussion session. So in the middle, if anybody wants to discuss, I am more than happy to discuss. And it's a very short session also. There's nothing much where I need to, go sprint and finish my talk first and then allow people to talk. It's not like that. It's all of us are going to discuss and get it done at that time. Okay, you're all ready? Okay. So if you know, or if you don't know, if anybody don't know, what we are doing is we are trying to become spiritually fit. And that means we have to be materialistically fit. Right? Okay. So we addressed in terms of time and space, location. Okay, in terms of time, self-awareness in terms of time is what we did previously, in the previous few weeks. Like, how do I understand myself being today? How do I understand myself in the past, in the future, now? How do I see myself? Is what we did. To feel how it is if the body is not there, and how you sense yourself. How you sense, the easiest thing is to travel in the time, because that is when we don't have the body, and it's very easy for us to try. That's what we tried in the last two weeks. But self-awareness also means yeah, it's okay, Sonal, doesn't matter, you'll catch up anyway, so don't worry. So self-awareness also means about the body. How much are you aware of your own body? Trust me, most of us are not. We are aware of our body very little. Okay. So who you are, I don't know who I am. I'm thinking I am something. What are you in the current time? I don't know about that. I'm lost. We're mostly like that. And we have some rules, and we have put rules on ourselves. And I am a mother and I have these children. I have to make sure that they get into whatever colleges, or they get up, they're happy, they're settled in life. I am a wife. I am a person who works in this career, so I should be doing this. And we have put all the rules and defined ourselves. But whenever you're doing all of it, why are you doing it in the larger aspect of life? Why are you doing it? We don't know. I'm supposed to I'm doing it. Then isn't it this life is so waste? Because you're not even aware of what you're doing. So it is so much important to know in the body. The moment we are saying body, it is not flesh and blood. It is about my reality. Because I am someone else, and for a brief period, I have become Isha. So do I know who is Isha? What is she doing here? What she should be doing here? Is she enjoying the fullest being Isha or Ishanya? It matters. And we have not done that for a long time. So if you've not done it, if you don't know who you are inside your body, being in the body, let's say that, not exactly inside, you are definitely not good outside the body. Or whatever you're trying to do outside the body will have a very limited effects if you don't have the feel of who you are inside the body. Okay? So, to understand in the time and space context, the time as in 2022, space as in India, I am Ishanya being here. If you want to understand that, you have to understand your being in the body. That's why it is extremely important. And being mindful is again that being in the body, living in the body, doing in the body. So if you want to know yourself, you have to become extremely mindful about your own body and the current and time and space you're in. Okay? So if anybody is talking about mindful, they're talking about completely being present in the body, and that will only help you being spiritual. Okay? So many people, many teachers especially, they say that the more you are in the body, the more you experience everything outside the body too. Okay? I'll make it very simple for you. I cannot teach you how to get out of the body, get out of a car, if you're not sitting inside your car. It's as simple as that. I cannot teach anybody spirituality if you're not inside your body. Because if you're straight away outside the body and be trying to become spiritual, you're already spiritual. What are you trying to become? That means you're confused. You're confused that you're thinking that you're inside the body. And so you're trying to understand spirituality. Now, you may say, I'm not trying to become spiritual. If you're trying to heal yourself, all of this alternative healing part, what is life about, and also having fun about so many other concepts which we are metaphysical concepts, this is not about spirituality. Spirituality is not about doing puja every day to the God. That is faith. Faith is different. Spirituality is different. Spirituality is understanding that stuff of yours which is not body, spirit stuff of yours. And it has multiple capabilities. And if that is combined with the body, then only you're the powerful person. But for that, you have to be inside the body. Because through the body only you can act. You can put something into action in the body only. If you're standing outside and as you might have seen in movies, spirits cannot even open a door. Of course, they can go through the door, but can they open the door? They don't have this fantastic feeling of opening the door. How about saying that? Okay, so there are so many things of this world which needs to be experienced in a body can come only if you're in the body. So, and especially when it comes to healing, the more you're in the body, then the more you can work on your own body and, heal your body. So for everything it requires, you have to be in the body. Okay? Now, that is why the first teaching anybody would do if you enter any of these modalities or spiritual courses is to be present in the body. If you're not being present in the body, there is no way they can teach you how to get out of the body. And even for the success in your life, the more you are present in the body, the more you fly high in the sky. Okay? So if something is not working for you, immediately try to get into your body. Do some grounding exercises and everything. Start that. Every day when you start doing it, you'll see how things will start becoming better for you. Okay. Now, what all the cases where people feel, which actually means that they are not in the body? At least I'm sure one of these lists, which I'm going to say, you will resonate. In fact, I resonate most of it. Okay, so then am I not in the body? Of course, mostly I'm not in the body, but I keep bringing it back in the body. That's when I know that how powerful I can become. So, if you're feeling that you are having a very easy for you to have a bird's eye view, you can so easily see your entire building, then definitely you are outside your body. I can so easily visualize Earth all the time, and I feel extremely nice about it. I feel very calm when I'm there. That means I'm not so much a body person. Yeah, I'm sure most of you.
Yeah, so isn't that like we are expanding ourselves? It's like
Correct. Because
expansion.
outside there is no boundary, Sonal.
Yeah.
And you will have to put an effort to become constricted. You are naturally will spread. That's the natural. Yeah, mental
No.
illnesses also. Many of the mental illnesses. Now we have classified it as illnesses, okay? But let's take it like a state, mental state, okay? Because illness is a very tricky word. It is relative to the society where we are. Yeah, correct. All of it. And then let's see what more. If you're not feeling many of the emotions, okay, you may be a little bit stoned. Now you say that, oh, I've had hardships, so I have made myself like a stone. I don't feel anymore. Yeah, that means you're sure that you are outside your body, so that you do not feel emotions anymore. Or your body cannot coordinate well. That is my biggest problem. I I I will be seen as clumsy most of the time. I'll be knocking some things down. I hit my hands, legs somewhere, and then I'm a little messed up sometimes. So body is not coordinating with the mind. You get it what I'm trying to say? You know that you want to keep that glass somewhere, but you just miss it a little bit. And such things. Okay. And or you're running with time. You're always running with time. It's hard for you to keep up to your time. And then you have great ideas. You get awesome ideas. Lack of attention and focus. Absolutely, that's one of the major thing. And you have great ideas, but then some reason nothing works for you. Why? Because action is not happening. Where do you have to materialize it? Being in the body, in our reality, right? Where does the idea come? Outside in the air, in the mind. Then also you know that, oh, this is what is happening to me. Okay. So implementation will be extremely difficult in such cases. And you have potentials, high potentials, but you never reach that height in your life. Some things like that. Or sometimes you feel that someone is watching over you all the time. Meaning that thin line you have crossed, somewhere that veil has become little thin, where you can clearly feel the metaphysical elements. That also tells you that, oh, I am not totally in the body. Okay? And questions. There's something terrible, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing here. And I don't know why I am alive on this earth. Something not right about it. I'm not comfortable with my dresses. I'm not comfortable with my body. And there are so many such judgments about your body. You wish that you were someone else. and you blame your fate, kind of a things. These are also tells you that you're not mostly in the body. And many times you feel numb. Yeah, we'll come to the trauma. The whole idea is that only of this session, how to be in the body and feel better. Okay. And then you feel that you are like a puppet. Someone is holding a remote control. That's exactly many people. Oh, I have to get up and go to my office. Do okay, fine. I have to speak to the boss. This I have to finish. To-do list is there. I'll do that thing and I'll come back. So someone is holding a remote control for your body, and you're just doing that. We are only holding our own remote control instead of being in the body, right? So this is another thing. And if you are in the body, then your choices, whatever you make, seems always right for you. Okay, you will call yourself, oh, I'm so lucky, or I'm so intuitive, because it seems to work. And you won't have any doubt about what you're doing. And you're so coordinated. You will be so athletic in nature. You know, everything is perfect for you. And you feel great about your body. Okay? There is cooperation between the mind and the body, basically. What mind wants, body is that. And body is very harmonious and smooth and very nice with it. You know, that is when you feel that because body operates differently, mind operates differently. Example I'll give you. I'm just telling all of this so understand what it is to be in the body, and we'll see how we'll be in the body. That's different. Body is very slow in movement. It is dense energy. That's why it is materialized. It's become a object, right? It's a dense energy, very dense energy. Whereas mind, very fast. And it's very light. Light as a feather and bright as a light. Okay? So it is very light. Mind is very light. Whereas body is dense. That's why earth is very dense. Earth has why it's got a dark side of it because it's dense. The more lighter it is very light bulb light also. That's why earth it's like a lava red energy. Get it? So there is so much difference in the energy. And when there is so much difference in the energy, it's very natural that they operate differently. Now you being both, you have to make sure that they're in harmony and they're in together doing things. Then only things will work. You try operating only mind or operate only body, never nothing works. So the whole idea is to actually make both work for you. Okay. Now, what happens is sometimes the spirit, our spirit, gets frustrated about the body. Just nothing happens fast. So when that gets frustrated, it feels, I don't know why I'm on this earth. Nothing works for me. You know, like Gauri was telling, Payal was telling, how much every day I try to get up and do exercise, but I'm so lazy, it's not happening because mind wants exercise, body says, no, sorry. It's not coordinating with each other. Now, body has to walk some few steps, mind has to walk some few steps, meet somewhere, and then things will happen. Now, that meeting point, you have to figure it out if your life has to work for you. Right? Otherwise, you are in an endless loop of try every day, get up early morning. One day in your life, you'll get up and you'll do exercise and you'll say, the big deal about this. I can't reach my weight because I don't think I'll get up every day. Okay? But figure out something works for you, either a company or some kind of exercise. Because I am not a yoga person. If somebody asks me to yoga, then I will sleep every day. But if somebody tells me do aerobics, I would just love it, because I want that high, little bit of high kind of a feel in my body, you know, or a dance or something which is not yoga. But won't I do yoga? I would, if I have a good company. For the company, at least I will do it. So I have to figure it out. How do I make my body okay with my mind? And then it will become addictive for you. It will smoothly flow, right? So cooperation between the mind and the body is required, okay, instead of competition. Okay, now many times when we are judging, I'm too short, I should have been little taller, or tall, or I am too fat, or I have long nose, or I have bad ears, I have that, I don't look good in this particular thing, I have this tummy, I have that. You know, we have so many judgments about our own body. We always seem to like others' body. I want to ask somebody, Priyanka Chopra or somebody, I want to ask them, how do you feel about your own body? Because we all feel nice about you. How do you feel about your own body? I want to ask them once. What is their opinion about their body? I want to ask. And a real answer, not a actress answer, okay? Do they also have something? They might. We don't know. Correct? They might. Because everybody always look at the other side and we feel that it's good. So if you have any of this, again, that is telling you conflict between mind and the body. You are wishing something different and you are thinking that my body is not that. Okay. So the more you're trying to put this mind, which is different, thinking differently, into the body, the more it will start cooperating with the body. The thing is, it's very difficult for body to get into the mind. Of course it can, but it will take at least 30, 60 days. I'm sorry, 3 months, 90 days it will take. Because it's dense. It's a very dense matter. Okay. Now let's take an example. I feel that I'm fat. I should have been thin. Okay. So my mind is thinking that I want to be thin, but my body is already fat. Now, what does that mean? I want to put my mind inside my body. Meaning, should I have to convince myself that, yeah, you will remain fat only, you be fat. This is what is yours. I am not willing for that. Now, what do we do? Can body take the shape of that slim and thin, beautiful body? What my mind is thinking, can it do it? It can do it, but it will take 90 days of time. So you should have patience. You should have perseverance. You should practice. There is so much, right? Instantly, nothing can happen. So if you make your body slowly go towards the picture of the mind, what mind has, it will reach in 90 days time, provided mind supports the body, giving plan of action. Okay, don't do yoga, do this, go join there, go with your friend or something, no? So both should walk and meet at some point. Right? We need to achieve this. And action can happen where? Inside the body. So we have to be present in the body, that means. Right? So this is the trick. So what are we going to do today then? We discussed about it. We figured out where all we are not in the body. And it's not that permanently we stay outside the body. We are in the body and we are outside the body. That is what the consciousness is all about. Consciousness is a flowing water. Okay, so that is why you can never concentrate more than 20 minutes on anything. It's not possible and it cannot happen. And even now, because of all this micro world of ours, like for example, I'll tell you, Instagram, Facebook, you have very short videos of 1 minute. If by chance, if you see 5-minute video, will you click it? You will say that, oh, this is a big video. I need a lot more time to see. I don't see that. Small video, you want to check small video. You want the whole world in the small video. Your attention span has become very little. It just cannot be longer, and it cannot be any patience at all. It has to be shorter. So our span has reduced, and we have made technology everything which will actually deal with that issue what we have. Short and sweet we have made. And nobody is interested in reading big novels. Forget about epics. We want the epic to be told in short stories now. Little you make and tell me, then I'll see that and I'm okay with it. You know, it's become like that. So we are not mostly interested in knowing the larger picture of our own life. We are only interested in shorter picture. Very good. The more you hit upon mindfulness, be mindful. That is nothing but short time. Of course, we're all trying to be that. It's okay. But we have to flow with it. Then when you put all of these pieces and it becomes a larger story, we should have the patience to embrace it. Okay. So the mind can be larger picture, body cannot be micro. Somewhere you have to tell the body that you are slow, okay, but you have to move micro, mindful, but you will follow my greater plan. So that's how both should work. Both should do their part of their work. You know, so mind has to think the larger picture. Mind has to flow out. Mind has to create ideas. Mind has to do all that. It has to do it. But it has to give support to the body to act that, to bring into action in life. And that has to happen. Okay. So this is where it comes. Most of the people, we believe body is physical. Body means physical thing. That's what we believe. Body is not physical. Body also has a energy part of it. So it is both. You can put that as mind. Whatever you both part has to work together. Now, if you're thinking body is physical, then I am limiting myself with some of the beliefs. I don't want to believe that. I want to believe body is also energy. There is this energy aspect of body, which along with the body can work. Okay. So this energy aspect of the body is in and out, doing the physical body. Okay. It's flowing all the time. It's inside when there is action needed. It's outside when it has to be thing. So it's doing all of it. Okay. That's the part. So, what we are trying to do today is figuring out that part of the body, which you call the energy part of the body, or you call that soul part of the body, whatever, the spirit part of the body. Okay. How much it exists, not right now. Of course, we'll check the right now also. In whichever time for you, how much it presents. Like the exercise is typically this. You will have a gauge, okay, 0 to 100%. You can either see it like a number line, or you know that petrol pump thing will be there, no, or a digital thing is going to show you something, or visualize there is a arrow which shows like this 50 and this is 100, 0 to 100. You have to visualize something like that. Okay, it's a tool. Now we put ourselves in different situations using our mind part, energy part of the body. We will imagine in which situations we are in. At that time, you have to figure out how much inside the body you are. Using this will just show you. And if you have one pen and pencil, please make a note of it. That is for you only, I'm telling you. Then you will realize that which are the events you don't like so much, so you stay outside of the body. Which are the states, situations you mostly be inside your body. It will be different for different people. That will give you more awareness of your own body. Then you will start how, when, if it's very less, if you feel it's very less, I'm present in the body, I will teach you how you put yourself into the body. Once you learn this throughout your day, the whole week, in different time, let's assume you're in an office, and then just find out how much am I in my body. And if you're not so much, do that exercise to pour inside your body. And then you see how that event changes because you'll be present in the body. Okay? So throughout every situation, you can check how much am I present in the body. The more you are present in the body, you will enjoy life a lot. You will enjoy it so much thoroughly than the usual time you used to be. That is a total different feeling. Fully being present in the body is a totally different feeling. Like I have taught some of people who are here actually how you energize your body. Okay, there are some which you will do it, which will energize the body. Instantly you will feel that energy in your body. Instantly you will feel it. Now, if you have such kind of a thing, you can aram say, raise your energy and do your work so that you'll be really good. When you don't have energy, you will do that. But today, what I'm saying is, how much am I inside my body? That doesn't require an exercise which the whole world will see. What are you doing? They will ask. So, this you can just sit and make yourself fully being present. And then the surrounding will become different for you. Whatever work you're trying to do will become different. You pay more attention, more focus, more lively, and even the food will start tasting better for you because you'll be totally present in the body. Okay, so it's a very short practice. One is a diagnosing tool, and the other one is how you will fill yourself up. And it doesn't require any being in the trance or getting into deep meditation, nothing, because it's so easy for us to imagine and get to that feel. So you can open your eyes and close your eyes and do the way you want, and you can teach it to anybody whom you think they need some concentration. So children can do this. And yeah, Neha will come to how to fill yourself part. Will come, I'll tell you how to do that. Okay, so if you teach your children also, before they start studying, if they do this exercise, they will be more present, kind of a thing. Okay, so we will try that today. And all of this may work for you, may not work for you. I can't imagine kind of things will come. There is no problem. Just try and see. If not today, tomorrow it will work. And it's fun. Why it's fun? Because we are not trying to heal ourselves or being very serious about anything here. We are only experimenting with ourselves. And you have whole week in different situations with different people. You can experiment on yourself how much you're present. And you'll know about yourself a lot more. Okay? Shall we? So far, do you have any question, or we will do it and then we can do the question part? Let me just see the chat. Yeah. Yes. So we will do that now. A short experience. Okay? So as I said, you can close your eyes, open your eyes, whatever, but you can try with closed eyes how I feel, with open eyes how I feel, and based on that, you choose your technique. Okay? Okay, so all of you sit properly. Make yourself comfortable. And just keep gazing at one point in front of you. And just observe your breathing while you're gazing at it. Just 45 degrees above your eye line of sight. And observe your breathing. And in your next, when you're taking the next breath, gently close your eyes. And when you're closing your eyes, try to see behind the eyelids. How does that look? It looks bright color light or just the darkness. There is no visuals because you're seeing behind the eyelids. And then just feel the center of your head. Bring your consciousness to the center of your head. With that, I want you to imagine a number line or a testing tool or a gauge where it has the number written between 0 to 100. It indicates 0% and the 100%. Or imagine there's a panel like the petrol pump panel where it can show a number when you want in percentage. With this, you keep this gauge, which is on the corner of your window of your mind. Whatever the eye window you have in the closed eye, keep it at the corner where you can always see it. Now, we are going to find out how much we are present in our body. And when we ask that question, you have to look at that gauge and see what it shows for you. And you can open your eyes and you can write it, or you can make a mental note of it. So I will guide you with a set of questions, and I want you to keep on seeing them. So let us put a question for ourselves. How much am I right now present in my body? Do not have any analysis. Just look at that gauge and find out that number. It will show some number. Or look at that panel between 0 to 100%, whatever the number comes. You either make a note of it, or if you want to write down, write down. Now what you do is, I want you all to open your eyes. Look at some point or something, somewhere where you want to gaze at. Yeah, Raj, you should write it. Just write it, that's enough. What? Look at some point, ask the same question. How much am I present right now in my body? And are you able to see the gauge better and the number better? Or just the number may appear, it just flashes between 0 to 100, one number. Whatever is good for you, either closed eye good for you or open eye good for you, it's up to you. Because many people feel that when they open their eyes, they're able to see the number. That's why I gave you the choice. Now you take this choice, that is your number, okay? Now I have series of questions. Now either closed eyes or open eyes is your choice. You can just close your eyes like this and then get that number and write it down. That also is possible. Yeah, you can just put it. It's okay. It's just a number. Okay, so don't worry about it. Okay, so you're all ready for the next questions? You want to close your eyes, or you want to open your eyes, up to you. Let's see. Let's see different situations. Now, I want all of you to think about some food, okay? One food item which you really love. It may be a pickle, it may be something which you cook, It may be something your mother cooked, or you have bought it somewhere, or you have had it in a restaurant, but some food which you really love it. Think about that food. Get the smell of the food. Get the taste of the food in your mouth. And when you're eating and enjoying it, how do you feel it? Feel that. When you're feeling this, ask the question, how much are you present in your body between 0 to 100? Get that one number. If you want, you can write it, but it's just to see that, that eating is so much being present in the body. Now that can come just with a memory, with an experience. That will tell you how much you will be when you are eating with your food which you love a lot. Next, third one rather. Think about a smell which you, yes, Rama, it will definitely increase because it's so much being in the body. Now think about a smell. It's not a fragrance. I'm talking about a smell, dirty smell which you don't like, which annoys you, or it is very terrible for you. Think about it. Think about some place you have got that smell probably. Sometimes you can even think about phenol, then you'll feel that, like that, probably. But if your phenol, whichever probably you used, had any eucalyptus oil and you love eucalyptus oil, that's different. But I am saying you a smell which you don't like. Think about it. And now ask yourself, how much am I present in my body? Between 0 to 100. And you can just write it. Okay, next. Let us think about a friend of yours or a contact of yours. Somebody you just love being with them. You love hanging around with them, whoever that may be. Think about them and you just, maybe the last time, whatever you had nice time with them, think about it. And then just ask the same question, how much am I present in my body? You get one number, just write down that number. Now, think about somebody whom you really cannot stand. They just make you feel very irritated, very angry, and things like that. Maybe you may not have that person at all. Then in that case, think about an event where it was very unpleasant for you. Think like that. And then you find out how much are you present in that situation. Write it down. And the next thing is, think about a very favorite place of yours, a beautiful place. Maybe you visited in your life once, or maybe you go to temple and you feel very nice about it, or you go to somebody's place and you feel nice, or your own house, you feel so comfortable and nice. Some place of your choice which you really love. Ask the question, how much am I present in my body? And whatever number you get, just instantly write it. Don't have to have any opinion about that number. Okay? Now let's see. Think about a crowded place where you don't have any space at all. Okay? Or it makes you claustrophobic. Maybe you have so many people coming to some place and you feel very lost in that place. You don't feel comfortable. So such place, which is either a crowded city or a dirty city or a dirty place or a crowded place or uncomfortable place or uncomfortable gathering, maybe an event where people have gathered and which you don't like at all, you didn't like it at all, or you don't like it at all, or a place which will give you a lot of anxiety. Maybe you're a teacher and you don't like facing the students. Maybe that place or all of this, think about it and just ask your question. How much am I in this body? How much am I present in this body? Now let's think about something your body doesn't like. It may be an act, something like you have to go walk, get vegetable from the shop, you don't like it, or you have to go traveling in a air conditioner bus where all the windows are closed and you feel so nauseated, or something, or about your own body. You know, I'm very small, I'm very thin, I'm very fat, or whatever that is. Think about your body, something which you don't like, because mind is telling it's not nice and body is trying to show something else. They are in conflict, that's why they are fighting, they are not trying to follow each other. In that case, think about that, and then you say, how much am I present in the body? Think about that and write it down. Something you admire about your body so much, some part. Maybe you like your hand, your palms, maybe the ring which you're wearing, it's looking awesome on your body, or how tall I am, the way I talk, and something like that, which you admire about your body, which you like about it. Think about that and ask, how much am I present in the body? And write it. Now, I want you to ask, after all of this, another question. Right now, when you are hearing this, I'm talking to you and you are hearing this, how much am I present now? Whatever number it is, you write it. So right now, whatever is your number you saw, it may be 100%, it may be a little less. Okay? Now I'm going to tell you, how do you make yourself 100%? Take this number as reference, whatever number. I want to take the last question because that is relevant here. If you want to think like some number which is very low, let's assume a smell which you don't like, then you have to think about the smell, bring yourself there and pour the body. But naturally you don't like the smell. It's obvious that you will go out of your body. So do not think about it. Think about right now how much you are present. Maybe your head is aching, maybe you are hungry, maybe there are a lot of things and somehow you're just sitting here and hearing me out, then the percentage will be lesser. Be it so, it's okay. How do you feel yourself up? I want you to close your eyes. And I just want you to imagine that you are a vessel or a container in the shape of you. Okay? And from the top, from the crown, you are going to fill the essence of you, the soul part of you, or the spirit part of you. You're going to pour it inside your body. Just imagine that you are a container and like water, you are going to pour yourself. Just imagine that something bright, beautiful, however you want to visualize, that has been poured into you. And it is going down and it's touching your feet inside your body and it's filling up your feet. And slowly it is raising. It's raising, 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 raising. It is coming till your knees. And you can feel the body actually. Maybe you'll feel a tingling feeling, heat or cold, something. And it's filling up. Slowly it is filling up and it's filling your thighs. And now there is sensation there as it's filling up. And maybe it's coming to your abdomen area. And it's slowly filling up your chest area and the back area. And it's filling up your shoulders area and both your palms till the palm arms, and it's filling up the whole arm, both the arms, and it's filling up your throat, neck part of it, And then it's filling up the entire face and the head and the back of the head. So the whole body is now filled up. But still, that bucket of whatever which is pouring yourself, it's continuing it. Now what happens? You will overflow on top of your head and you'll overflow, and it's like completely covering your body on the outer surface too. And now you can stop. Now stop that pouring action. Now ask yourself again, how much am I present now? If it is not 100%, ask where it is not filled and just look at your body, some place you know it is not filled. Now, energetically, you can push that whatever filled in your body to go reach that spot. And when it reaches, you know it is reached. Again, ask, how much am I present in my body? So until you're 100%, fill yourself up. When it's 100%, you can stop filling yourself up. And then take a deep breath and open your eyes. Okay, so what happens is, we'll talk about it in a few minutes, but all you have to do is keep checking yourself, how much am I present when you're feeling low in your body. Instead of getting lost in that whole event where you felt very low, just ask yourself, how much am I present? And then you get a number, fill yourself up to make it 100, and then that low feeling will go away. You will be able to start getting different ideas, or you'll get energy to pick yourself up and do the thing, whatever you want to do. When the mind does not want to come out of comfort zone, what do you call that? Your mind may be fully in the body and you may be fully liking it. Like if you're spending time with your friends, you just want to linger on with that. That's okay. If you have time for it, it's definitely okay. But being present means your mind is somewhere else and you're supposed to do some other work. Then you have to bring back the mind to this work. Then you have to ask yourself, how much am I present in my work? If I'm not, that means your mind is somewhere else stuck. Pour yourself. And then make yourself 100%. Right? You got it? What I'm saying? Yeah. Ego is different. Ego is totally identity. And identity doesn't fit in here. It is how much you are present in your body. And ego is not one. Identity is many. Okay? Now, so throughout this 2 week, the 1 week, keep on checking how much you're present in many events, situation. Like for example, you're sitting in a restaurant or some place, some baby, some child popped a balloon and you jumped with that sound. Definitely a part of you just went out. So you can quickly check, oh, how much of it went out? And then you can bring it back. Now, many times it doesn't come back. It will be stuck there only. And you'll move on in your time. That's how inner children happen. Then you have to bring it back, go back in time and bring it back. And maybe the trauma, why it has gone out, you will handle it. And so it will integrate with you. There are a lot of other things. Let us not get there. It is all about in every moment trying to make yourself 100%. If that not happening 100%, then definitely a part of you is stuck somewhere, which requires intervention. But what I taught you right now is how much can I make it quickly more of me? I'm not even telling 100%, more of me inside me so that I have myself for that present moment to do something, whatever I'm doing. It's all about that. That's all. It's not about completely and totally present. It is how much more I can be present. Right? That's all it's about. Okay, so we are done. Whatever I wanted to tell you, teach you, I have done. Any questions we have, we can discuss. Or else we can.
It's a really nice exercise, Nishana.
It
Very
works.
quick and very short.
Works
Yeah.
for me. Even before I do meditation, I try to do that, collect myself, then my quality of my meditation is better.
Yeah, it really, and you get the number, basically,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
how much you're present or not
Yes.
present.
Before you cook tomorrow, just see how much you're present.
Yeah,
The more you're present, the love can flow so much easily.
yeah, very much. But I didn't understand the balloon popping thing. Like when
That is
sudden
somebody
voice comes,
scares you. Yes.
yeah,
You're
is
you're
that a
talking, you're doing
doll?
something, suddenly there's a pop, there is a huge noise, then you'll jump up, right? Like that happens. Then immediate things to get out of the body because that is safe.
Okay.
You don't experience anything. So part of you will definitely go out. So when you calm down, it will slowly come back. You can pour in a little bit. Immediately you check how much am I? Oh, 56. Oh, okay, fine. Let me at least go up till 70 so that I have enough in me.
Yeah. So that this can be, a way to say, also tell whether the kids are in their body or not,
Yeah, yeah.
as they get frightened easily.
Yes.
Ah,
And they just need to, it's very easy for a kid to visualize. You can just say that it's a brilliant focus energy, which I'm going to make sure that it's pouring in. And you keep seeing this number, how much it will go up. You tell me when it reaches 100. Okay, done. Now just start studying. It works beautifully well.
yeah, very helpful. Thank you.
So all of you try this for the next couple of days and find out how your body behaves, how much you are staying outside, and how much you can bring it back so that it really works. Okay? Any more question or shall we just leave for today? Done? I'll put up this probably the video and you people can go through that and others who have not attended probably can go through that because it's so nice, when I did that I felt, oh my god, I feel so good in my palms, I feel so good about this body. I felt that it may not stay there for the whole day, but in that moment that's enough for me to feel good by being.
Yeah, it's quite helpful.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's all about that. Okay, thank you everybody. Let's call it a day today. Go enjoy yourself and we'll see you next week. Okay? Take care. Bye. Bye, everybody.